In a stunning achievement, the movie Barbie has emerged as the reigning champion of the 2023 domestic opening weekend, setting a new record. Amidst the film industry's ongoing recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic and facing disruptions caused by two major strikes, Warner Bros. Pictures' Barbie made a bold and vibrant statement by claiming the top spot at the box office this weekend. The PG-13 comedy dazzled audiences and earned an impressive estimated $155 million in the United States and Canada. Its closest contender, Universal Pictures' Oppenheimer, also put up an admirable fight, securing second place with a notable $80.5 million debut. An exceptional accomplishment for an R-rated film, as reported by the studios. The momentum did not wane, and the earnings for both films soared even higher when the final numbers were tallied on Monday, with Barbie reaching a staggering $162 million and Oppenheimer amassing an impressive $82.4 million. These triumphs for Barbie serve as a beacon of hope and success, highlighting the film industry's resilience in the face of challenges and demonstrating its ability to captivate audiences once again. Besides achieving the remarkable feat of having the biggest launch of the year, surpassing even the Super Mario Bros. Movie collecting $146.4 million, Greta Gerwig's Barbie has also etched its name in history by securing the title of the highest domestic debut ever for a film directed by a woman. It outshined the previous record holder, 2019's Captain Marvel, collecting $153 million in this groundbreaking accomplishment. The combination of Barbie and Oppenheimer achieved a momentous milestone by generating the highest-grossing weekend since the beginning of the pandemic in early 2020, according to the measurement firm Comscore. Impressively, this weekend also ranks as the fourth highest-grossing weekend ever at the domestic box office, amassing a total of $302 million, as estimated on Sunday. What makes this accomplishment even more significant is the manner in which these records were established. Traditionally, the highest-grossing weekends were driven by a single major franchise installment dominating the market, exemplified by films like Avengers: Endgame in 2019, Avengers: Infinity War in 2018, and Star Wars: The Force Awakens in 2015. However, this time marks a groundbreaking shift as two competing movies, Barbie and Oppenheimer, opened with impressive figures, each surpassing $100 million and $80 million respectively within the same time frame. Notably, neither Barbie nor Oppenheimer falls into the superhero movie, sequel, or reboot categories, which have often been the primary drivers of box office success. This achievement signifies a triumph for original storytelling in an industry that has increasingly relied on pre-existing franchises. It demonstrates the potential for fresh and innovative narratives to captivate audiences and achieve extraordinary success in the ever-evolving landscape of filmmaking. The significance of this achievement becomes even more apparent when considering the context. Prior to the release of Barbie and Oppenheimer, the domestic box office was trailing behind the year-to-date earnings of 2019 and 2022 by 16.1% and 6.6% respectively, as reported by Comscore. This notable slump in box office performance highlighted the challenges the film industry faced in recovering from the impact of the pandemic. However, with the remarkable success of Barbie and Oppenheimer leading to the highest-grossing weekend, it brings a much-needed boost to the industry. Yet looking ahead, it appears that this record is unlikely to be surpassed anytime soon due to the ongoing strikes by Hollywood's writers and actors. These strikes have resulted in limited opportunities for talent to promote their forthcoming works, potentially impacting future box office earnings. Nonetheless, the accomplishments of Barbie and Oppenheimer stand as a shining example of the entertainment industry's ability to captivate audiences and generate substantial revenue, even amidst challenging circumstances. Undoubtedly, the film industry has received a much-needed revitalization, courtesy of the cinematic and cultural sensation known as Barbenheimer. For months, eager audiences worldwide had been eagerly anticipating the simultaneous releases of Greta Gerwig's Barbie and Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, two ambitious studio masterpieces, each guided by their respective auteurs. Interestingly, the film's stark thematic contrasts have sparked the creativity of movie enthusiasts, leading them to merge these two distinctive works in memes, posters, t-shirts, TikTok videos, and at long last, the theaters themselves. The excitement and anticipation surrounding these releases have truly reached an exhilarating peak, bringing a renewed sense of energy and enthusiasm to the film industry. Paul de Garabedian, a senior media analyst at Comscore, pointed out that there is undoubtedly some cross-pollination happening. He explained that this weekend, some individuals who hadn't planned to watch Barbie might be influenced to do so, possibly turning them into film buffs. Similarly, others who initially had no intention to see Oppenheimer might become interested due to the association with Barbenheimer, leading them to want to watch both movies. According to him, this phenomenon is pretty exciting. By Sunday morning, it became evident that a significant number of moviegoers had indeed watched both films, often consecutively. AMC Theatres disclosed that over 60,000 loyalty program members had already booked tickets to see both Barbie and Oppenheimer on the very same day. Movie theatres throughout the country were filled with enthusiastic moviegoers, some dressed in bubblegum pink and/or charcoal costumes, all coming together to celebrate the most anticipated movie event of the summer. On various social media platforms, fans engaged in passionate debates about which film they should watch first. Paul de Garabedian, a self-proclaimed Nolan enthusiast, decided to begin with the intense Oppenheimer and follow it up with the light-hearted Barbie. Without a doubt, the success of the Barbenheimer double feature was a major contributing factor to the outstanding performance of both the feminist flick, centered around a doll brought to life, and the historical drama about the creator of the atomic bomb in both the United States and Canada. Additionally, the presence of marquee directors and A-list casts headlined by Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling in Barbie and Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer further bolstered the appeal of these films. In a statement, Michael O'Leary, the president of the National Association of Theatre Owners, expressed his excitement about the extraordinary movie-going experience on the big screen. He described the weekend as truly historic and noted that it further contributes to the positive box office momentum in 2023. Most importantly, it reaffirms that the love for going to the movies to watch exceptional films is still strong in America. In this moment of revitalization for the industry, it's not just ticket sales that are significant. It's important to highlight that both Barbie and Oppenheimer have achieved more than just commercial success. These movies have received overwhelmingly positive responses from both critics and audiences, which bodes well for their future box office performance. Barbie garnered an impressive 90% fresh rating on the review aggregation site Rotten Tomatoes, while Oppenheimer received an even higher rating of 94%. Additionally, both films earned an A grade from audiences polled by CinemaScore. According to de Garabedian, it's crucial to consider the long-term potential of these movies as they are likely to follow distinct paths on their journey to reaching their final box office results. Barbie certainly will be more front-loaded, but Oppenheimer is going to build on it being a different type of summer-style movie. This feels like a movie that's certainly going to be recognized come awards season, so it's going to have a very long life in the public consciousness. There is an essential point to consider regarding awards. The ongoing strikes have the potential to impede Oscar campaigns for both Barbie and Oppenheimer. Despite the Writers Guild of America being on picket lines for several weeks, Warner Brothers and Universal were fortunate to have enough time to promote their respective films before SAG-AFTRA, the actors' union, made a significant impact with their actions on July 14th. Barbie, supported by Mattel, had an especially robust marketing strategy, which included viral character posters, custom dolls, a star-studded soundtrack, and a real-life Malibu dream house. Completing the top 5 spots at the domestic box office this weekend was Angel Studios' Sound of Freedom, which grossed $20.1 million in its third weekend, bringing its North American total to $124.7 million. Following closely was Paramount Pictures' Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, adding $19.5 million in its second weekend, with a cumulative North American gross of $118.8 million. Meanwhile, Disney's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny secured $6.7 million in its fourth weekend, contributing to a total North American haul of $159 million. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.